Starting his bitch up. Yes, yes. Risto. Yeah, okay. So, after I logged off, that little piece of whatever that was floating there, it actually went closer to the shore, so I grabbed it. So it was this.
Alexander is carrying, oddly enough, a sentence. It says, "Where are you going?"
Is it. What is this?
Alexander has a love poem from a book in the book.
Oh. And this is the map. And this is a bullshit book.
Alexander is carrying a book from the bargain table in the book.
Okay. And this guy won't trust me.
Why don't you let me see if I can help?
No way! No one's looking in my mouth. I hate dentists.
Is this one snoring? What's up with it? Wake up.
Alexander doesn't wish to disturb the oysters who are sleeping soundly.
Fine.
Alexander hears someone coming.
Ooh. Who? Hide behind a rock.
Five fierce guards of the isle we be. Watch for a foreign band, said he, with ears and nose, tongue, hands, and eyes. Its nature cannot be disguised. If mad it be, then mad it dies.
What?
Old Tom Troll, smell your smell. Do that which you do so well.
What do I do so well?
A gnome with a huge nose stands before Alexander. 4 gnomes stand waiting in line. 4 gnomes stand waiting in line. 4 gnomes.
Something knows? Do you have to give him something that stinks? Or something? I don't know.
Alert, my brothers, as we feared, a man has landed here. A man, so Sailor knows, into the waiting sea he goes.
I'm very perplexed.
The gnomes toss Alexander too far out into the sea for
Oh,
him to
great.
get his footing. The currents drag him under.
Oh great, I'm gonna die. Bye forever, Alexander. Blurp, 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 blurp. R.I.P. indeed.
Tickets up. Next.
Watch that riptide.
Guess those gnomes couldn't reach a consensus.
Boo. Well, maybe I. Is it just because I went over here? Is it because I was here for a while? What if I just go here? If they start coming, I'm gonna restore. 'Cause-
Alexander hears someone coming.
Turn around, don't drown. Oh great. Come on, I don't want to watch this. I'm gonna leave.
5 fierce guards of the old top.
There, I don't know what I need. I don't think I need any of these things, or I don't have whatever I need. Let's go somewhere else.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
You don't get the option this game. Option for what? This one I'm assuming is also something will get us on the
Alexander
beach.
feels a strange pulling sensation.
This one sounded like the scary place. Oh, it's pretty. It's fucking indoor. Skipping cutscenes. No, like the death ones, it puts the little crown on, and whenever the crown's on, you can't click anything or press any buttons. It really sucks.
This heavily forested isle is dotted with rough granite rocks.
Is there anything under these rocks?
Alexander,
Or any cool
the den,
sticks?
the den, the den, the den.
No? Alright. Let's probably get killed by something immediately. Oh, hey, rabbit.
The denseness of the...
Can I talk to the rabbit?
Alexander is greeted with silence.
Can I have a mushroom? This looks like something that will murder me.
Ouch! That water is hot.
I did not click the water.
The denseness...
I clicked...
Alexander,
can you...
Alexander has no need to carry around large rocks.
Cool
The
sticks.
Alexander,
What's this over here?
an old
Oh, it's a fucking
abandoned
lamp!
hunter's lamp is hanging on one of the trees. Alexander wonders who might have hunted in these dense woods.
Well, shit! I need that. I don't got a rope or nothing. Can you climb?
Alexander decides to brave the boiling pond.
No, that was stupid. You don't want to do that. That's not what I wanted.
And soon realizes a deep sympathy for soup vegetables as he learns the true meaning of being in a stew.
Oh no!
Tickets. Oh,
Everything should be skippable.
next.
It looks like Alex...
Alright. Well, I don't think there's anything we can pick up to help us, right?
The den. If the tree...
Oh.
If the tree... If the den...
He started moving when I clicked
Yes.
something. No.
The tree. The den.
Nope.
The den.
I don't think there's anything here neither. Possibly. Can you help me, rabbit? What if I just pick you up?
Alexander would look pretty silly diving for that rabbit. There's no way he could catch it with his hands.
Maybe I make a trap, but I also don't got no stuff for traps. You want a mint?
Alexander doesn't want to do anything to disturb the local wildlife.
OMG, this game. Agree.
Using that on the banks of the pond.
Alright. What if I throw something at it? No, it'll just go in the boiling water. That's not gonna help me. Throw it.
To do anything with the lamp, Alexander must first cross the pond.
Alright. Well, we'll go somewhere else. This looks like it could be made into a... Where's the where? I don't know, man. Like, different place.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
We're on the Isle of the Beast. We left the Isle of Wonder, which had weird dwarf people.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
This is the last place. As far as I know. Where's the where? Oh, what's the... So, when... So, you know that purple piece of whatever that I went after and it killed me and I was like, fuck this, we'll do it later? It, like, washed onto shore before I, quit. And so I picked it up and it says, where are you going or something.
Alexander is carrying, oddly enough, a sentence. It says, "Where are you going?"
Yeah, I don't know. It's like a strip of paper or something. What is this? Bird feather?
Alexander takes the feather. Alexander picks the flower and is startled by its hideously strong skunk-like odor.
Ooh,
For a
skunk.
moment, he can smell nothing else.
Skunk, skunk, skunk. What's this writing?
There appears to be something etched into the face of the cliff. Alexander decides to get closer.
Carrying a sentence this dude's high. Agree. Ignorance kills wisdom. Ignorance kills, wisdom elevates. You need a comma in there, dog.
The rock has been etched by some unknown hand. One may need to read about the Logic Cliffs in the guidebook to the Land of the Green Isles in order to understand this mystical inscription.
Like, do I gotta go back to the fucking bookstore? Is that what you're fucking telling me, cock? This looks like it's gonna be a door or something.
There appears to be something etched in...
Whoa. There's words. And I can click them. Blur, blur, blur.
There appears to be something...
So there's a coded language in the physical manual for this game. Okay, if that's the case, spoil away. Oh wait, are we levitate? Nope, not enough words.
Nothing happens.
Spoil away, spoil away. I'll look it up. Like, so it's not in the when he says guidebook, he's talking about like the manual, not like I have to go back to Ali number 1.
Alexander is carrying an unusually large black feather. Colors of flame burst from the center of the incredibly stinky flower and drip onto its petals. The flower's appearance is as flamboyant as its smell.
Don't think you need it yet? Okay, that's fine. We going elsewhere?
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Well, I got no shit. Maybe we can make that oyster do something? Now that we have
feels a
something that
strange
stinks.
pulling sensation.
I had to call Sierra like 13 years ago to get them to send me a reprint. Nice. Here, I'm gonna try something on this oyster before those jerks show up. You want a stinky flower, oyster?
That won't do anything.
No? You want a drunk mint?
That won't do.
No? You want me to tickle your non-existing noses?
The little oyster looks far too grumpy to enjoy a good tickling.
Okay, I guess we can't. The nose gnome
Alexander hears someone coming.
will be cool with my thing that stinks now. Yay! I can skip their bullshit. It creeps me out, man. You want stink?
Alexander holds the flower of stench out to the gnome with the
Flower of
jumbo
stench.
nose.
Tom Troll I am, that's all I'll be. My nose knows all on land and sea. A flower of stench has washed ashore. A flower 'tis all, and nothing more.
Cool.
Listen, hark you, Roganor. Do your duty as you swore. With your ears, please tell us more.
Oh, he's got a big old ear. I don't know. Hold on. Ears? I ain't got nothing for ears. Except if I just talk to the man. That guy's probably got crazy allergies. Yeah, no kidding. You want to know words?
Alexander had better deal with the gnome in front of him first.
Maybe effed. Okay. I don't know. I don't have anything. I'll read you a book.
My ears can't miss that strong heartbeat. A man it is, a man we greet.
Man, he's got really crazy ears.
Man, so say our ears.
Oh crap. No, I should have restored sooner. Alright. So we'll be on the lookout for something that makes sounds. Like a bird.
The gnomes toss Alexander too far out.
I know! I'm gonna die, and tickets, please, and all that stuff. Bloop, 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 bloop. He takes forever to die.
Tickets. Oh. Next.
Okay, God. Main aisle. Okay, cool. I can do that.
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Okay. That bird's pretty loud. think I want that bird. You want a feather bird?
Alexander shows the object to the bird, hoping to interest her. The nightingale just looks warily at Alexander and keeps her distance.
Do I need something shiny? What about, like, a monies?
Alexander shows the object to the bird, hoping to interest her. The nightingale just looks warily at Alexander and keeps her distance. Alexander.
Shut up. Do you want a stench flower?
The nightingale just looks warily.
Okay. How about a mint? That's the last thing I'll try.
Alexander, the nightingale just.
Okay. I'm convinced. Fine. I'm gonna go to the bookman. Oh dang. Or maybe he knows stuff. He's helpful. Although,
Good day, Prince Alexander.
hold up. Should I have looked in that fucking garbage?
Alexander.
It seems like they wouldn't have done that unless it was useful. Yeah, bitch.
Alexander sorts through the odds and ends that the pawn shop owner dumped into the pot. Magic exploding gum wrappers, a shattered crystal ball, a cracked wand, a fake thumb.
Take it all.
Near the bottom, Alexander finds a little glass bottle labeled ink. It appears to be empty, but Alexander decides to take it anyway. You never know when a small bottle will come in handy.
Sure. Ink.
Good day, Prince Alexander.
Ah, I will look at this file
How fare you,
when we
good
get closer.
merchant?
I could use more business if the truth be known.
How fare you, good merchant?
Thankfully,
You don't know shit. I was expecting you to talk.
Hello. I will be right up. Now, what can I do for you?
WTF? Go back? What? Hold on, I want to talk to this man.
How fare you, merchant?
Quite well, thank you. I just finished a wonderful book on geological rock formations.
Don't you remember his wares? No. I don't remember anything in the Rona. My brain is mush. He had mints. He had something I couldn't click.
good day, Prince Alexander.
Oh yeah, he does have wares. I forgot he had wares. From yesterday.
Alexander takes
Oiks.
a closer look at the items on the counter.
Yes, yes.
I see you have noticed my mechanical nightingale. She is made of plain tin, but she sings the sweetest song you can imagine. Barely distinguishable from the real thing.
That's what I need.
The flute is only made of plain wood, but its notes are fine and true. Ah, yes, the painter's brush. It was well used by one of the island's best painters. There's a lot of creativity in that brush, and its bristles are still in good condition. Have you an interest in tinder boxes? This one is only slightly battered. It holds a good supply of flint, a sturdy striking pan, and even a candle in case you find yourself with naught else to hold the flame.
I probably need this boy.
I'm interested in that mechanical nightingale on the counter.
What do you desire to give me in trade? The items on the front counter are all of equally slight value, worth only a copper or two. They are handy items nonetheless.
Do you want this actual money?
I have this copper coin. Is it of any value to you at all?
Most interesting. I have never seen a Daventry coin before, but it is copper genuine enough. I might even find a buyer who is interested in foreign currency. The items on the front counter are the only things in the store that I can let go for the price of 1 copper. You may make your choice from there.
Alexander looks at the items on the counter to make his selection.
Give me that bird!
That mechanical nightingale looks intriguing. I believe I'll take it.
Very well. Your coin is well spent. Remember, this is a pawn shop. I am always willing to take back my own goods in trade.
I'll remember. Thank you.
I appreciate the pawn shop, so you can't just fuck me over. Bird. What did you miss? We went to all of the aisles. We got boiled alive. We got thrown in the sea by some gnomes. And then we came here to purchase something that makes noise. And we found a feather and a flower on a different aisle. And writings on the wall that we can't do anything about right now. I don't need you, bird. I got my own bird. What if, what happens if I play this bird for that bird?
Alexander winds the mechanical nightingale and places it on the ground.
No, don't roll away or nothing.
The mechanical nightingale sings a sweet, tinny tune. The real nightingale in the tree cocks her head and listens intently. The nightingale flies to a lower branch and looks at Alexander curiously, as if she were deciding that this human might not be so bad.
You wanna be my bro?
Hello, little nightingale.
The nightingale only looks at Alexander curiously and continues to sing.
Can you come?
Although the
To me?
nightingale seems interested in Alexander, she would never allow him close enough to grab her.
Okay, okay, okay. I don't know. I'm gonna get you one of these days. I'll get you, my pretty. Ha 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 ha.
Alexander pulls out his magic map.
Let's go see how many gnomes we can trick.
Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
Whoop! Okay. You save now. Gnomes.
Alexander can't do anything.
Shut up.
Alexander hears someone come.
Y'all creep me out.
Old Tantro, snap.
Trick or treat, smell my feet.
Alexander holds the flower of stench out to the gnome with the jumbo nose.
Tantro I am, that's all I'll be. My nose knows all on land and sea. A flower of stench has washed ashore. A flower 'tis all, and nothing more. Listen, hark you, Rogalor, do your duty as you swore. With your ears, please tell us more.
Listen to this, Jack.
Alexander winds the tin nightingale and plays it for the gnome with the monumental ears.
Can he not hear the winding?
A nose is not a way to spy. My ears cannot be told a lie. A nightingale is all there be. No man is near, and so say me. Taste, Grumtrump, that we might know whether friend or whether foe.
I mean, the only thing I got is this mint here, there.
Alexander holds the mint out for the gnome with the gigantic mouth.
Grumtrump knows a tasty treat. It matters not what others bleat. No danger is this one so sweet. Trilly Dilly, use your hands. Is it beast or is it man?
I don't know. Hold on. Hold, please. Does he want a feather or a paw? I'm a beast.
Alexander holds the rabbit foot out for the gnome with the huge hands.
Be all you mad? What aileth thee? A bunny can't trill merrily. A hare does not at all taste sweet. A rabbit here is all we greet.
Okay.
Oh, little batter, never fatter. Vision can resolve this matter. Look you now and end this chatter.
What is he doing? Is he looking at me? What? Do I squirt him in the eyeballs?
Alexander pours the contents of the empty-looking ink bottle over himself.
Ha!
By all that's beauteous, fair, and sightly, 4 morons do I sleep with nightly. There's nothing there at all, I say. Enough of this. Let's now away.
I was gonna squirt him in the face.
Alexander did it. He's fooled the guards.
That was an accident. Okay, I fooled them, but now what? That didn't get me anything. Can I go other places? Oh dang. Got all these fucking books. And bees.
Piles of stacked books, looking ready to topple at any moment,
Togi.
have been arranged haphazardly on the sandy ground.
I want this one that's open and...
There's no reason to...
Oh god!
What do you think you're doing?
It's a
I'm
bookworm.
sorry. I didn't realize these books had an owner. I'm in need of a rare book.
No owner. All books have owners, my good man. And this book owner, bookworm to you, wouldn't part with one of his books for anything.
Oh.
Isn't there something I can do for you to pay for the book?
Let's see. Do you have an itinerant clause?
No. No clauses at all, I'm afraid.
I got some words.
As an exception, you always should.
This is
Don't
curious.
mind oxymoron and diphthong. They're fairly limited grammatical principles, you know. Let's see. A marsh pig that does Texas?
No. I'm afraid not.
A dangling participle?
I'm fresh out.
A
Fresh out.
purple fiddle whacker?
No, I don't think so. Sorry.
An idiosyncrasy, perhaps?
Afraid not.
Ha! Then what good are you?
I think they're trying to be Alice in Wonderlandy.
Alexander investigates the intricate spider's web in the corner.
Are you gonna get stuck there? I shouldn't have...
The spider who lives there is not amused. Alexander feels the tiny pinprick of the spider's bite and the slow burning of her poison.
Am I going to die? Oh god. I should have saved it after I talked to the bookworm. Dear god. I'm gonna go this way instead. My goodness.
A mushy swamp lies just off the path. It doesn't look like very good swimming.
This looks like a face.
Alexander takes a bottle of milk from the milkweed bush.
It's a milkweed bush. Oh, dog tree. Dogwood.
Apparently, the dogwood tree doesn't like Alexander standing that close.
Oh, dang. I'm gonna talk to you.
My dear tree, is it true that your bark is worse than your bite?
That bump on the log does not look particularly conversational to Alexander. The bump on the log does not...
Looks like it should be
The
something.
log is a good-sized knot or bump.
Don't scare the cattails. Bog. I most certainly will die if I go in here. But let's do it.
The swampy bog sinks beneath Alexander's weight. He feels himself being sucked slowly but firmly down into the muck.
Don't just sit there like a bump on a log. Nope, gonna die. I guess I can restore by going up here, not by clicky clicks.
Alexander decides to pet the soft-looking cattails.
Let's see this trouble. I don't like it.
Zounds, what a racket. So much for stirring up those cattails. Alexander doesn't have time.
You don't have time. You got nothing but time. There's nothing really pressing. I mean, what's her face doesn't know who the hell you are. This is, I don't like this right here.
Unless Alexander is mistaken, those plants must be baby's tears. Vines of sweet ripening tomatoes climb up little wooden posts. A colorful array of snapdragons stand guard to one side of the path.
Cabbage Patch Kids will sue. Yeah. Here, I'm gonna touch everything. And something will no doubt kill me.
Those tomatoes are not quite ripe yet, and Alexander shouldn't pull them off the vine.
This one looks really mad.
Hey, what do you think you're doing there? Get your hands off me! Hey!
Ah!
Alexander picks up rotten tomato and puts him away. One never knows when one will need a rotten tomato.
Gotta chuck it at somebody that makes a bad joke.
Alexander doesn't want to pick the baby's tears. They may not be done growing. Alexander approaches the snapdragons.
Yeah.
Those unfriendly snapdragons don't want Alexander anywhere near them.
What's up with this table?
Alexander is too far away from home to think about taking furniture back with him.
Oh, come on.
Those snapdragons don't like Alexander getting so close.
What is this weird little dude up here? Oh. You don't want me...
Zounds, those wallflowers sure are shy.
Wallflowers.
And the snapdragons are awfully protective of them. Alexander can't even get close to the wallflowers without causing quite a stir.
Alright, alright. I just want to know what this little dude is. What are you, dude?
There appears to be a hole in the garden wall.
That's a hole? It looks like a tiny little guy. How come I could walk...
On the wall, Alexander sees a land that resembles a giant chessboard. Wow, it really is a hole in the wall.
I'm very confused now.
Zounds, those wallflowers sure are shy, and the snapdragons are awfully protective of them. Alexander can't even get...
Yes, hello. Knock, knock. Is pizza door. Oh God, it let me right in. Is this gonna be like chess and Harry Potter, and you do something stupid like get on a fucking horse and then you get hurt? Stupid Ron.
Excuse me, what land lies beyond?
What land? Chessboard land, you knave.
Knave?
And is Chessboard Land part of the land of the Green Isles?
It is the home of the red and white queens, rulers of the Isle of Wonder, fairest of the islands that owe loyalty to the king of the land of the Green Isles. But perhaps not for long.
What do you mean?
What is the purpose of unity with the great king and queen dead? The princess is worth serving, but the feud with the other isles is strong.
I don't know what you're talking about, dog. What up?
I must insist, Your Highness. I shall send a lump of coal to the Vizier and the Princess as a present for their wedding, and that's the end of it.
And I suppose you'll leave me with only this stupid spoiled egg to send, Your Highness. I want to impress the new king and queen of the realm as much as you do. As queen of this island, I have every right to that lump of coal.
Who isn't queen of this isle? The lump of coal is in my possession. Therefore, I shall do as I please with it. Besides, there's nothing wrong with that spoiled egg.
The egg, though delightfully spoiled, is not nearly so valuable as the lump of coal, and
Y'all
you
give shit
know
gifts.
it. Your Highness always got to carry the singing stone. It's not fair that you get the coal, too.
That doesn't count. The singing stone was stolen by that horrid beast. I shall get to keep the coal just because my stone was stolen.
Stone was stolen.
It wasn't your stone. It belonged to the Isle of Wonder treasury. Your Highness always thinks that everything is hers.
Fight.
Excuse me, my good man, but could you settle an argument for us?
Which of us should get to carry the coal and which the egg? Remember, white is the color of deserving truth and virtue.
Quiet, Your Highness, and let him make up his own mind. I, for one, shall be more proper, and not even mention the fact that red is the color of love.
I'm sorry, Your Majesties. I'm partial to both red and white, but I'm afraid that I don't know how to solve your problem. One of you will just have to be gracious and allow the other the lump of coal.
What a ridiculously stupid idea.
Quite ludicrous.
Ludicrous.
He was a lot of help, wasn't he?
Oh, yes. Obviously a man of high intelligence.
So many words. For no purpose. Although she dropped something.
The lump of coal goes much better with my gown anyway. Black and red are imperial colors.
That was really weird.
That's the silliest thing I ever heard. Red does not go with anything, being much too self-conscious. White is the perfect accompaniment to any color.
You're both wrong. Green's better.
Alexander picks up the Red Queen's
Racist.
scarf.
What did I pick up?
The scarf is made of red silk.
Thought it would never end. Yeah, me too. I do recognize that red lady's voice. So many words. Scarf. What do I need a scarf? Hey, read the book. What book? This book?
Alexander is carrying a book from the bargain table in the bookshop.
Look how mad this tomato is.
The old rotten tomato gives Alexander a mean look and grumbles sourly.
And what's this?
Alexander has a love poem from...
Oh yeah, beloved poem. Oh my god. We don't... What happens if you walk this way?
Checkmate! Only chess pieces allowed in chessboard land.
That's fine. I don't really want to be there.
Right. Humans aren't allowed in and never will be. Stay out!
I don't. You gotta be more specific. What book are you talking about, dog? Does he not read it by just looking at it? Do you have to, like, click it on him or something? Stupid? Stupid.
Alexander opens the bargain book and reads a paragraph at random.
2 dulcimers raised to the degree of 40 half-dulcimers, divided into equal parts by the third of a cackle of grouse geese, put over the result of 10 fine mackles, albeit small fine mackles.
I feel like this is a trick.
Stretched over the total of 53 and 1/8 bottles of wild beast lard.
Is he gonna take a nap?
Phew, what an incredibly boring book. No wonder the bookshop owner wanted to get rid of it so badly.
Agree. Is there something over here too? I've been tricked.
Alexander gets closer to the sour grapes.
Pick him up.
Back off, bucko!
Oh, excuse me.
It's dull reading. That's its power. Are we trying to make the guards fall asleep or something? Do we actually want in here? Is that what you're telling me? I don't know why we want to be anywhere. That's the problem I have with this game. Like, why am I doing any of this? I'm gonna read you a book.
Would you have any interest in this?
No.
We knights neither carry nor own anything whatsoever. Quite so.
This chess stuff is not until later, thank God. There's one guy who needs sleep, though. The oyster? Or maybe never. I sure hope never. I don't really care to go there. Maybe that dog. Maybe that oyster. I should have known a dull book would, that was the thing in Day of the Tentacle. You read it to a horse so you could steal his teeth.
If you're having trouble sleeping, perhaps you'd like me to read to you.
Hey, that would be great! Hey!
These
2
on tiny little
dulcimers
beds.
raised to the degree of 40 half-dulcimers, divided into equal parts by the third of a cackle of grouse geese, put over the result of 10 fine mackles, albeit
Listen to it
small
twice.
fine mackles, stretched over the total of 53 and 1/8 bottles of wild beast lard.
Grand Theft Dental. There you go. Oh, fuck you.
Yields a gilded minnow.
Gotta be ready.
Precise measurements. 2,069 centidrills by 3,023 and 6/7 puns, not punts, as might be expected. This is not to say, however, in any sense whatsoever, that deviations in mean temperature of 5 or 6 dregs or so.
Alexander makes a grab for the pearl.
Hey! You fixed my mouth! It feels great!
Ah, the little oyster drifts into peaceful
Hooray.
slumber with the rest of his oyster friends.
Hooray! What do we... I'm not sure, like... I want to try and give these fucking bookworms this weird letters that I'm holding. I don't know if that's the solution, but... it makes as sense as anything else.
There's no reason to use that on a pile of books.
I just want this bitch to come here. But I will fast forward through you talking, because it's just too much.
No.
As an exception,
Don't mind oxymoron and diphthong. They're,
No.
Blah 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 blah.
And it...
Right now.
Ha!
There's no reason to...
All right, whatever. Take all the oysters to the Isle of the Beast and prepare a feast. What? Okay. So this is the Isle of Wonder. Sails and ships and sealing wax of cabbages and kings, and why the sea is boiling hot, and whether pigs have wings. But the spider web can get you something. Okay. What is this? That's the
flawless
that's the
pearl is
pearl.
the largest Alexander's ever seen.
There's another room on the island. Okay. Is it further over here? Can I get the let's see. This is an empty...
The glass bottle is full of milk.
Oh, it's full of milk.
How strange for a plant to produce not only milk, but a container to go with it.
Can I scare you away with a bird or something?
The mechanical nightingale's harp. Alexander wouldn't want to get caught in the spider web.
No, just like use it or something. What's the deal with these bees? Oh wait, you're wrong.
The tail end of this island is a riotous scramble of books, sand, and a spider's web.
Inventory. Okay, we got our map, we got our boring ass book, feather, stinky flower, milk, fake bird, stupid words, angry, killer tomato, poetry, ribbon, or a scarf, rabbit foot, pearl. Talk to the spider.
Wow. Hiya, gorgeous. What a luscious-looking hunk of flesh you are.
I used the ink on myself.
Thank you, I guess. Who are you?
How charming of you to pretend not to know. I'm Black Widow, of course. The
That seems like
femme
harassment.
fatale of all femme fatales. Know what I mean? You know,
Yes?
I was just thinking it was time I found my 50th, another husband. It would be quite a horror, an honor to have me as a bride.
But you're a spider.
Just look at my beautiful weaving. It's so light, so delicate. You'll never want to leave my little nest.
I'm not a spider.
It is a lovely web, but my heart is elsewhere, I'm afraid.
Oh, drat! The loss is yours. I'm sure you'll change your mind once you consider the advantages.
I'll go get Spider-Man. Oh, I can't save here. So you said something about a loose thread.
Hey, don't touch that thread!
Hi!
Alexander snatches the scrap of parchment, curious to see what's written on it.
Love.
The wind blows the scrap of paper from Alexander's hand, but he remembers what it said well enough.
What did it say? Does this bookworm care about it? Better to have loved and lost.
Do you have anything interesting yet?
a regular abnormality?
Let me see what I have.
Oh, no, I don't know.
I have a sentence. Would that do?
An incomplete one, I suppose.
Why, actually, it is incomplete.
Just as I suspected, incomplete sentences are a dime a dozen. Why, you can literally just find them floating about. Complete sentences. Ooh, now
Guess these-
there's something that's hard to come by these days.
I see. Sorry.
Yes, sorry to bother you. I'll go look for my paper, I suppose. Because this makes a lot of sense. Guess it didn't. He knows what was on it. It said something about love. Yeah, I thought about going back. Okay. Always pawn shop.
Alexander sees no
No, go to the beach, you jackass.
Alexander pulls out his magic map. Alexander feels a strange pulling sensation.
How are we gonna get that lamp? What up, bird? Don't give me step-by-step directions. Like,
Sorry, sir, but I have no more mints. Somebody has eaten them all.
I appreciate like hints when I'm
Fear that
fucking
is
it up,
impossible.
but step by step I don't want.
We no longer get imports from the other islands, and we do not grow mint extract on the Isle of the Crown.
Oh, I hate not getting what I want.
Man, that guy really likes mints. Yeah, it's okay.
I found this large pearl. Might it be valuable enough to ransom back my family ring?
I have never seen such a perfect pearl. Certainly you can have your ring back.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't sell it. I'm a bit attached to it, I'm afraid.
Of course you are. You would be cold-hearted if you felt any differently. I am happy to see a family heirloom back with its rightful owner.
Is that the same robe person from before? Yeah, he's just like super hot for mints, man. It does look full. It's fucking green. Maybe it's a green bottle. Here, I'm afraid. I don't know. Books. Did we read this? What is this?
Alexander doesn't remember that sign being on the wall before. He decides to take a closer look.
Oh, maybe it is new.
It's a proclamation. It reads, "Citizens rejoice, announcing the royal wedding and coronation of Wazir Abdul al-Hazred and Princess Kasima. For reasons of security, the wedding will not be open to the public. Long live the new king and queen of the land of the Green Isles."
Well, this is
Alexander
trouble.
feels his stomach turn at the thought of the dread event. If he doesn't do something soon, Kasima will be another man's wife.
Well, hell. Like cocaine eggs from the dig, yeah.
I will be right up.
Oh yeah, this guy was here before. He didn't want to talk to me before.
What can I do for you?
Now you good.
Excuse me again, sir. You mentioned the princess.
I told you I'm not interested in talking to strangers.
Okay.
Excuse me again, sir. You mentioned the princess.
I told you I'm not...
How do I not be a stranger? I just want to talk to you, man. What do you know about this guy?
How fare you, merchant?
Well, I would be better if I could only finish my manuscript. I am a budding novelist, you know.
Are you missing a certain sentence that I have? Would this help you? I don't know.
There's no reason to use that.
I don't fucking know. What is this guy supposed to do? Prove yourself? I'm this guy. I'm this guy.
Determined to learn more about the strange man's relationship with the princess, Alexander shows the man his insignia ring and formally introduces himself.
I'm a prince guy.
I'm sorry to insist, but my name is Alexander of Daventry, and...
I appreciate the offer of the ring, Alexander, but I'm afraid I'm already spoken. Daventry? Where have I heard of Daventry? Flying flip mice. You must be Prince Alexander.
That's what I've been trying to tell you, jackass.
Told me about you when she arrived home. How came you here?
Why, by a ship now wrecked upon the sand. But you know Cassima? She truly spoke of me?
Yes, I saw her briefly when she first returned home. She mentioned a prince to me, Prince Alexander of Daventry. I'm afraid that was before she was told about her parents' deaths. You see, she arrived home a few weeks too late. The king and queen thought they'd never see her again. It is said they died of heartbreak. I'm afraid she's blamed herself.
What a terrible homecoming. If we had only known.
Terrible indeed.
We did it as fast as we could.
Everyone in the kingdom seems to despair with her these days. The streets are silent.
Where is she now?
The princess is sequestered in mourning. It's a rather dated tradition, and not required, but the Wazir says she insisted out of respect.
I see. You've yet to say who you are, and how you know the princess.
I? Oh, pardon me. My name is Jallo. I am clown to the royal court, and have been since the marriage of Cassima's parents, King Caliphim and Queen Alaria. Oh, those were the happy days. The pair of them were so full of joy and life, so in love. And Cassima's birth. It would be hard to explain how long they had waited, how they had hoped for a child. I mean, she was such a charming little thing, smart as a whip, kind and sweet. Oh, she means everything to this kingdom, Alexander, and to me. I'm so terribly worried about her.
About her grief over her parents, you mean?
Well, the truth is, I do not trust the Wazir or his plans for Cassima. I'm still living at the castle of the crown as court clown, his clown. But it is more to keep my ear to the ground than out of loyalty. I wish I knew what the princess thinks these days. If only I could find Sing Sing, Cassima's pet nightingale. I might be able to send the princess a message. As it is, I must wait for the end of her seclusion.
What can you tell me about the Wazir?
The Wazir? Now there's a dangerous subject. His name is Abdul al-Hazred. He came to the kingdom 15 years ago. The king was fascinated by his knowledge and his fine-sounding ideas. It didn't take long for al-Hazred to convince the king to trust him with the minor problems of daily government. You see, Caliphim had a wife and a new daughter he wanted to spend time with. Al-Hazred became Wazir.
And now?
Well, he's had his eye on Cassima ever since she was a young girl. And she
Hello.
is the only thing between him and the throne.
Do you think he means to harm her?
Oh, I honestly don't know. I think he'd rather keep her as wife. But whatever his plans for the princess, he will use her to his best advantage. That's his way.
Perhaps he has charmed her. Perhaps she cares for him now.
The Wazir is capable of anything. And Cassima must be vulnerable and lonely right now. Still, she has always instinctively distrusted him. Cassima has a good head on her shoulders. I'd be surprised if she's truly fallen for his words of love. Now I must return to the castle. Look, I don't want to arouse suspicion. I'll try to meet you here again later.
Thank you for the information, Jallo. Be very careful.
Cool. That was a lot of words. So we need to go get her nightingale with ways unknown. Yeah, 15 years ago. What was he like? Peeping on her when she was like 3 years old? Like, ooh, she gonna grow up good. Like, that's fucked up, Vizier. Anywho, I think we're going to call it a night here. Exposition. And we will be back here tomorrow. Think on that, Nightingale. Bye. Oh, crap.